Hello, everyone. We got a Challengers Cup game going on. I'm Mr. Chrissy. I'm here with Saudakis.
Hey everyone.
So we are looking at, for today, Redwall, Bloodcats, and Beard to Death. Luckily, both of them are on the same page. So we'll look
Yeah,
at
that
the
make
Redwall Bloodcats for now. We're waiting on them to take a level. Maybe, I think you keep the money for this game. There's not really anything else you
yeah,
want to buy right now.
yeah. Uh and they're sitting on 10 players, so it wouldn't hurt to have not a loner, but I think you might just be okay with the one loner lineman and then uh
It's
save your money for next week.
it's also good just in case something happens to one of your good players that you can replace them next game for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, Hindi is saying that this team used to look a lot better before. Honestly, it's kind of surprising seeing so much tackle, but Rel 4C had a lot of dodgy teams apparently.
Yeah, we were briefly talking about that before we went live. A few elf teams, some lizards, some halflings, even, and human team.
Wasn't there
Uh,
also an underworld?
yeah, and an underworld team. So lots of dodge. So understand the five tackle. That's a bit more than you would expect outside of a dwarf or a dwarf team. Um, Not really going to play a factor against the Norse this round because there's only one dodge piece. So and that's a runner. Uh, so it's a little bit of bloat, but it's okay.
Yeah. Hindi is saying that they had four guard on this team before and three strength pieces. I can see they've gone down to one of each of those.
Wow, then this team must have been pretty beat up right before or as the season went on because they look like a solid team. They don't look like a scary team.
And I believe they are the home team, so it's good to check out what same enhancements they have are, and it's none.
They don't have your favorite one.
Nope. And neither did this team. They did at the start of the season, but they don't now. Beard to Death.
If you can't tell, we covered Lark Star this season as recappers in Rel 5C.
And I tried cursing him because he changed from a Nuffles altar to the boring squig sandwich kiosk.
And the second he did that, he started winning. So
Yeah, but
keep trying.
it's boring, though. Otherwise,
North.
it's actually a decently developed Norse team. It does actually have dodge on a Berserker as well.
Oh yeah, I
On,
missed that.
on the Palming Berserker.
Yeah. So it will be a little bit easier to get him on the ground if he's not already voluntarily on the ground. Uh, these Norse are, as I say, the one team has lots of tackle. This is slightly light on tackle for facing elves because they only have the three. Sorry, uh, one on that killer berserker, and then two on dirty player lineman.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're not going to be fouling quite as much this game. And also, the amount of inducements you're going to get. Rebbl is going to only get 70k in inducements, so I don't expect more than a Bloodwiser Babe. Unless he really wants that wizard, he could scum it, but I don't know if that's worth it.
What's worth it? Sorry, I got distracted.
Scumming for a wizard, they'd have to spend 80k of their bank.
Yeah, no, I don't see that being worth it.
Yeah, I only expect to see a. Actually, I noticed this is actually a fairly heavy reroll on Dark Elves. 4 rerolls.
Oh, I didn't notice that before. Yeah,
I
that's a
didn't
good
either. I
catch.
usually my mind usually just assumes everyone gets 3,
Yeah.
unless it's
Uh
one of the special teams.
that could be a holdover from when they had some more stat ups, like Hindi was saying, and doing more riskier things. Now I think everything is pretty reliable with built-in rerolls. So carrying 4 seems a bit much right now, but it does allow you to greed or do some cage dives that you wouldn't otherwise do.
I think what I'd actually do if I was a Sylvanus. Larkstar has also mentioned that they're on the way to starting the game. I'd drop a reroll and then scum the wizard, which would only be 30k, which isn't too bad to drop on a wizard.
Yeah, that's more acceptable than using pretty much all your bank.
Yeah, but of course we don't know what this level in the witch elf is yet. We'll probably see that when the game starts. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look at the Cabal Vision. Alright, I don't believe it started yet. And how many of these never gonna leave games are we gonna get?
I don't think Cyanide is looking to try and clear any.
I think we should try and ask them to, because it's really cluttering up when we're trying to cast these. They should just do like a sweep of Rebbl at least.
Well, I know there's that one, but I don't know how many of these other ones are actual.
I know for a fact Scurry Squad and Lords of
Decent
Decay, uh, th-
Yeah.
and Thick Pirates Season 8. Oh, wait, no, wait. What season is it? Is it Season 8 right now for Clan? I think it's actually Season 8 for Clan. I think that one's actually live.
I was gonna say, you would know better than me, but yeah, I think it's season 8.
Listen, I am not very good at paying attention and stuff. To be honest, I forgot what season we were on for Rebbl.
I mean, I guess that's fine. Not knowing the exact number, you know.
I just know what season's
Just,
still going on.
exactly. You show up, play the game.
So, any predictions for who you think's going to win this game?
Uh, I think it's an interesting one, but I would have to go with Larkstar.
I
Um,
I, I agree with that. I think Larkstar's team is pretty strong. The Dark Elf team does have a bit of bloat with all the tackle.
yeah. Uh, it all depends on if the elves can play the standard disengage and elf screen a lot, or whether some of that dodge actually does fail them. Because Larkstar has a 14-man bench, I
15
believe.
man.
So
He's got 15.
15 now, yeah. So
I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna remove Larkstar's bench with those Dark Elves.
yeah, and I think he's got enough removal potential with the 5 Mighty Blow and the Mighty Blow Claw from the Yeti if it decides to play, plus the 2 dirty players. Uh,
Yeah, that Yeti I don't think is gonna be big in this game, but I think it's better than the last game we saw with the Yeti.
well, I mean, he does have Claw and Mighty Blow. If he decides to actually move, he could be a factor.
Oh, something's new. There it is. There's the game. I do agree that the Yeti is more of a factor in this game, though. Alright, and Witch Elf took sidestep. And it looks like they scummed the wizard out. But not dropping any rerolls.
Yep. So they used most of their bank to do that, which, you know, it's postseason, it's Challengers Cup. If you're not gonna go all in now, when are you going to? It's a little wary though when you're facing a team with this much mighty blow to basically not have a bench when a bank when the game is over.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard when if say one of the Witch Elves or Blitzers dies.
Yeah.
Because you won't... Well, I guess in theory you could have enough money to buy a Blitzer afterwards, but you won't be able to buy a Witch Elf. And it looks like the Norse are defending first.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to see who won the toss.
In this matchup, I'm not sure which one I'd want to... If I'd want to receive first or kick first.
Well, typically elves like to defend first, and I would expect that from an 11 elf team.
Got Riot losing a turn.
Oh no, the wood elves, the dark elves won the toss and chose to receive.
They must be trying to do damage beforehand.
They also got the fame as well.
Yeah, I saw they got the fame. That's so if they roll a 6 on winnings, they can afford to replace a Blitzer if one dies.
Riot, I think, favors the dark elves.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for them to score quickly.
Yeah, and have to defend one less turn. Because the Norse are fast enough, especially with two runners, movement 7.
Wait, did Lurkstar have a second runner?
Oh, he used to. Not anymore.
Yeah, I know he died in the regular season, and I didn't see him replace one.
Well, he also has the plus agi lineman, but that's not the movement I was talking about.
That's not movement at all. It's average movement.
No. It's good agility, though.
Yeah.
LOS blocks removing 1 Norse lineman, so elves are now up.
No, Cheese X, they do not have shadowing. They are not Ornan's team.
The closest to a fun player they had was their runner that was a marker with blodge tackle and diving tackle. That was pretty much it. But it's dead now. Witch Elf does nothing on the Elf runner.
We're kind of going a little onto one side.
Yeah, they had to put up 2 assists to hit the Ulf, and then to also, although actually that was a 2 die into a 1 die, no matter where they went, uh, to hit that piece.
That would have been a 2 die into a red die. Because he was also getting the counter assist from the Berserker.
Yep. So that was bad. Probably shouldn't have blitzed with the Witch to begin with because of that. Set up the 2 die with those 2 pieces and just go with a blitzer. The ball is out of range of the Norse, but they're not gonna really push. They're gonna wait for the Dark Elves to come to them more than try and chase that down, I think. See the blitz from the Ulf Warner, but does nothing.
I'm a little surprised he didn't try. Oh, thanks for raid Sigmans with 59 people.
I'm gonna say that game just ended then.
Yep.
That overtime, that playoff game.
Larkstar is playing pretty safe right now, not going heavily after the ball, making the Dark Elves come to him.
Yeah, and trying to get him to choose a side, because he's pretty much bunched in the middle, and it's like, which way do you want to go? You have, as you pointed out, you have more of the Dark Elves up the left side, but you could go right, because there's less support on the right side of the Norse a little bit.
Oh, that playoff game was an overtime win for one of the teams I was playing. I can't say I remember what's the schedule right now on who that game would have been. But was it... Oh, actually, I don't even know if I should have said it was an overtime game.
Yeah, I stopped myself short of saying that, but, you know, it was already said, but don't...
It's too late now.
I'm not even
going to say who that game was now.
Yeah. Just because then it kind of spoils it. If you go in to watch it again, then you know that... Anyway, it's fun. Don't spoil the winner. You're not technically spoiling much. Are we gonna foul that lineman?
I don't think that's a good choice at all. I don't know why we're surrounding it so much.
Yeah, plus we moved the loner line elf anyway, which would be the only piece I would be tempted to foul with as Dark Elves. And you're definitely not getting good value. But he is up elves already, so... Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's a slightly weird choice, putting your wrestle, dodge, diving tackle in front of the loner instead of the other way around.
He just wants to make sure he gets use of that diving tackle. Or he's trying to bait the boat down so he wrestles down something good.
Maybe. So the elves have opted to set up a elf screen on offense instead of caging up or anything like that. Oh.
Is that a blitzer?
There was a Yeti blitz.
Oh, that was... yeah.
That was a Yeti blitz. Old Dutch doesn't quite want to play yet. Although he's not doing an awful job just standing right in the middle of the pitch.
No, but what's unfortunate is he lost the blitz.
Yeah, he lost his one hit.
Oh, the reason why it was a 4+ for the Yeti blitz is because for wild animal to activate, it has to be a 4+, and when you blitzing, you get the +4. It says. Although I think it's technically supposed to be +2.
Yeah, you're running the alternative dice log.
I like that way better.
Yeah. But for some things, it can be a little harder to see exactly what's going on. But it looks like the Dark Elves might be pushing up the right side potentially.
I think it's going up. We're going up pretty fast actually.
Yeah, although that might just be a bait because it seems like we're also going down the left. We're going down both sides. That's an... Right now, that's a frenzy trap if you go to hit that all. Although, not with a blitzer.
Well, yeah, it's not a frenzy trap if there's no frenzy.
I expected him to go with the witch, because he went with the witch the first time. But still, again, no damage on Wolverine. Taking the punches like a man.
We do have one of the Dark Elf linemen based up right now.
I expect him to disengage at the end of the turn. Going hard up the left side now.
Yeah, we're going left for sure. Sideline cages are scary to try and do though against Norse, so that's a interesting choice to go up like that.
Especially seeing it's not... Oh, he's going backwards. Okay.
Yeah, I believe he... Well, he's not out of range for him. The ball could get hit, theoretically. No, that ball's going to be okay. He's not going to try and blitz through some tackle zones.
No. With that lineman disengaging, there's just enough of a screen to prevent the Fen lineman from running up there and trying to hit the ball.
I do like the Yeti moving up there. Because you get the disturbing presence on all the potential quick scores next turn.
Oh yeah, it's on all four of them. It's just short of the strength 4 blitzer. But other than that, it's on all.
Well, the R1 can't even score. The one next to the strength 4.
Going after diving tackle. Not getting it, though. I honestly don't think Larkstar is too upset if they're able to score next turn, because that still gives him 4 turns to respond. I know there's a wizard, but still, because then that puts the pressure on Silverness to decide whether they want to use the wizard in the first half or keep it for the second half.
I think they're Larkstar, and he prevents your counter score with the wizard. You're on a win right now. Like for Larkstar, if he uses the wizard in the first half, that's good.
Yeah.
Unless that wizard comes into a counter score on your counter score in the first half, you're good.
Yeah. He did put tackle on the witch, so that at least is slightly harder. As we already said, there's disturbing presence all over the scoring threats. And now we're blitzing that tackle off. So it looks like he might be going for a score.
It's possible. He could just throw the witch in the end zone. Not worrying about a surf.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be enough pieces over there to really screen it well enough.
No, but it could be a target for Larkstar to hit before you actually throw the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, you get more of Larkstar's players at that one end and have more control in the middle. I'm actually surprised he took the both down there. I thought he would have pushed the elf off.
Or kept him onto the other blitzer, yeah. So that the elf isn't just free next turn.
Right now, this game's looking like a slow grind up the field. Norse aren't going very aggressive on the ball. Dark Elves are kind of playing passive. Not making any big plays, but they have the rerolls for it.
So Dark Elves are definitely grouping up at this upper left part of Larkstar's field, but the Norse will be grouping there shortly.
No removals other than the Barney Stubble here, which is just a KO. The Elves haven't really been knocked down too much, have they?
No, he only got the one blitz on turn 1, and then the Yeti didn't move turn 2. So, yeah, there haven't really been that many hits from the Norse. Witch Elf dodges out.
Which is really a thing with how much frenzy's on the field right now.
The thrower can be based by the Ulfwarner in the middle of the field. Wolfman, I don't know. It doesn't really get you all that much. I think he's better off trying to get into the middle of the fight with the Dark Elves.
I think it's okay if you bring Wolfman down to kind of put pressure on the ball.
Yeah, that's all it would do. I mean, it's a 2+ to dodge away.
I wouldn't base him up, but I put him down there for pressure. Like, look, you're not going to move him up the field. I'm going to blitz him.
Yeah, fair. Looks like we're going after the Strength 4 Blitzer.
I mean, he's a much better removal than the other Blitzer.
Gets the POW. Frenzy is poor man's tackle. Yeah, he's fine.
Just a stun. I'm sure this Yeti is also happy that he has a few elves to choose from on who he wants to hit next.
I think we're also going to see a palm hit on the Witch Elf right there, Mira Dark Matter. Because why not hit AV7?
She's a little far right now. He has to make a GFI just to get to make a hit.
Yeah, it would be a GFI, but it's a GFI with tackle. I would do it with the other Berserker, but he doesn't have the tackle. And I know we just saw Frenzy is poor man's tackle, but I'd rather go with tackle when hitting AV7.
What is the percentage of POWs on 2 dice Frenzies?
Going with Juggernaut hit, though, instead, which is good because we got the both down. Juggernaut works, but
Yeah, Juggernaut works.
No injury. Just the knockdown. Ooh. Yeti gets a break.
We're getting quite a few stuns on the Dark Elves now. I think he needs to bring a Berserker downfield to cover the other half of the field for the runner. Yeah, right now I'd say the Norse are in control of this field. They don't get the removals they want, but they're in control of the field right now.
Yeah. Because all the Dark Elves by the Yeti are still in Disturbing Presence.
Luxar hasn't
And
even
they're in the
fouled yet
middle.
with Bark.
Oh, got a return kick. Yeah, he actually only has one of his dirty players on the pitch right now, which is a little odd because both of them also have tackle. So I would want as much tackle on the field, but he elected to keep one off.
He's got to be really careful now because he just pushed that lineman into range to take a block on the runner.
Oh yeah, next turn. Well, even Wolverine is also the Oathborner is also in range.
He's got to make some GFIs though.
Well, if that lineman gets out of the way.
Well, it's still GFI because
Okay,
Wolverine's a movement bust.
Yeah, it's still 2 GFIs actually. Yeah, so not the best.
To be honest, I don't know why he has 4 rerolls for the Dark Elves. Dark Elves are one of the teams that could honestly actually get away with just 2.
Yeah, especially with how much Blodge is on this team. Like almost every piece has Blodge or there's a Raj player around.
So it looks like he's going for a score right now.
Yep.
And he better hope
So
he gets that,
plus.
or that runner. He better hope he gets that, or that runner is getting surfed.
Does not. Mate.
That's an easy surf on the Agi 5 Lodge runner.
Wonder if they forgot about Disturbing Presence on the Yeti, or they just
hope they can make a 3+.
Yeah.
But no, I think if you're Larkstar, you don't go for the surf on the runner right now. You need to get someone next to that ball.
Yep, and the Disturbing Presence is what made that fail because they did roll 2 on the reroll because they rolled a 1 the first time. But yeah, Disturbing Presence saving the day there.
And set aside, you're not going to be able to surf that witch from there.
That's a lot of commitment.
That is a lot of commitment to surf a sidestep.
Yeah. And you'd have to you'd have to go pick up the ball first, too. So, definitely surf the Agi 5. Because surprisingly, it's the only Agi 5 on the whole team.
I'm not sure why I put the witch there. I
Next
have
to tackle.
I have no clue why you, like, that's a sidestep pick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have went next to the Berserker that had already moved.
Not next to the tackle that can hit you next turn.
Not even next turn, right now.
I mean, yeah, on Larkstar's next turn.
Finds Pow.
That's a palm coming up. I don't see him not doing that.
Delayed a second. It still does nothing.
Now he needs to blitz that witch with the the elf. Looks like that's what he's going. Nope, that's not what he's going for.
He's gonna try and scatter the ball.
Nope, he just wanted to hit the one that he knows won't sidestep onto the ball.
Oh, it is just a 3+ pickup with his Agi 4. Commit a reroll to it.
Okay, let's see what. So Toast Guy brings up. He wanted to tie up that Berserker instead of having him free to go blitz somewhere else. I can understand that. I don't think it's a very.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best choice, but I can understand it.
Yeah. Well, it's the mentality of no piece is above being put in danger if it means winning the game, which I do all the time. I'm willing to put any piece.
Oh.
If it needs to make a screen and it's one of my better pieces, it's making a screen if it helps. So yeah, I understand not wanting to keep that blitzer down or from blitzing, but
Agi4 is going to pick up the ball.
And does. And gets into a cage.
And if I'm that runner, I gotta count myself lucky I did not just get surfed there. Do you fireball this?
Yeah. I don't like fireballs, really.
I guess you might not have seen the Cripple Cup final.
Well, did you ever see my fireball in the final of Superstar Shootout? That was the best 3-man fireball you'll ever see.
That's fair.
Whenever moves 3 superstar elves. So it has a place, but see, that's usually what happens.
We got the fireball, and the Dark Elves look like they're in a bad spot right now.
Yeah. They can...
Even though Larkstar cannot score right now.
Instant reroll, gets it down.
You just use the fireball on it, so if you... Oh! There's an injury on the Agility 5 guard.
Agi 4.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, I think you have to Apo that. And 6 means he's dead.
Takes an Apo.
Is this gonna get a good... Nope.
Nope, that is an awful scatter for the Dark Elves.
It looked like it had a chance to go perfect for the Dark Elves and just fall right into that other witch's hands, but then it went the other way.
Yeah, Dark Elves are gonna have a real hard time to get that ball, I mean.
And still, that your Agi 5 runner is still surfable.
I mean, he might have been waiting to see where the ball ended up before he moved the runner.
Yeah, I guess if it bounces, scatters all the way out more towards him, he can go pick it up and hand it off to the witch. Or pass it.
Yeah, so if I'm Larkstar, I'm happy how that fireball went. Sure, it knocked down one guy for the ball to get hit, but now he doesn't have to worry about a fireball. Or a lightning bolt.
Yeah. And as you said, if he would have been happy if the elves had scored quickly and then used a wizard to prevent his counter score. Well, they just used the wizard and haven't scored yet, and it doesn't really look like either team is going to be able to score at the end of this half, which I think favors the Norse.
So I'm thinking, if I'm Larkstar now, I'm going to hit that witch with the elf pretty much first action. You know, other than just standing up players and whatnot.
Yeah, because it's a 2-die into a 2-die. If he chooses to sidestep onto the ball and scatter it, okay. You're not going to be able to prevent that. The Agi 4 is out, however, so...
I think we're going to be hitting the Blitzer first right now with the jump up.
That also makes sense. Which fails.
That's okay. That's a one you don't mind as much.
Yeah.
Especially if
can still be hit. Does choose to sidestep onto the ball.
Which ain't gonna be moving now. Do you take a 3-die with the Yeti now?
Oh, onto the witch. Doesn't hurt. You have block, so a 1-9 isn't the end of the world.
No, I mean a 1-9.
Goes with the Berserker instead.
It's a 1-27 for him. It's the 1 in. Hang on, math. What's the? Ooh, that's big. That's big.
Doesn't use the apple.
I like not using the apple on that one.
Eats it.
It was a badly hurt. I'd suggest it. I'd think okay. But for this next game, I don't think you can risk it.
Now the Yeti gets a friend.
Yeah, Mel's got a good point. MNGs are one of the worst things to get because it's the worst thing to Appo.
Yeah, I'm just thinking from the standpoint of your 11 elves. That's all.
Yeti decides he doesn't want to hit him.
It's okay. Wolverine's right there to back him up. Get the Yeti in front of the other blitzer.
Oh, double skulls. It's not too bad. We got a reroll. I think you do take that one.
Yeah, I agree with the reroll. The more elves that are on the ground, the better.
Oh, especially when you get that.
Especially when you do that.
That's an error bad one. This is looking really bad for the Dark Elves now.
Because that was also a strip ball piece as well. There's still another blitzer with tackle and strip ball, but getting one of them removed right now is good for the future.
You know what? I'll be honest. I think I like that more than just going for the ball. I think the ball's really safe right now.
Yeah, the only one that could have picked it up was this guard lineman, Mutton Chops McGee II, but without the reroll, it would have been really scary, and it could have easily scattered right out towards the witch, which would have been very happy to just pick it up.
I'm Not sure where we're blitzing here exactly.
Yeah. I would have expected to try and scatter it.
Yeah, I expected to scatter there too.
Because she was in range to do the blitz like that. You scatter the ball, and even wherever it goes, unless it scatters onto a Norse player and they catch it, the edge
I guess
five
here's
can go
this is gonna be
it.
the shot for it now. Oh, okay, just roll sixes.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh,
Disturbing presence.
That didn't matter. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's gonna be a 1 no matter what.
And they get it.
I just say I think with the trying to scatter the ball would have made that pickup easier, but yeah, Agi5 to the rescue.
Well, even though he was in disturbing presence, it wasn't going to stop the pass at all. It was going to be a 2+ anyways.
No, yeah. Disturbing presence isn't going to stop the pass. It's only going to really affect the catch. Yeah, rolled a 6 on the 4+ pickup. Pass was a 1, re-rolled to a 2.
And if I'm Larkstar right now, I'm okay with that score. I'd rather he didn't score, but I'm okay with it because I think I can make up for it in the second half.
Yeah, and you're up 3 players. And the wizard's gone.
In fact, I think I don't think you even try going for the 1 turn here. You just try and remove as many of those elves as you can.
I don't think Larkstar is going to tilt from that.
No, Larkstar is actually a good player, even though I want him to lose during the season.
It doesn't look like he's going for the 1 turn because he put the runner back.
No,
because I've seen Larkstar.
Did Silver? I'm just kind of wondering. Did Silverness forget that was his turn 8 score, and Larkstar gets his turn 8, just from how close the rest of the players are?
Probably. And I think the fact that Larkstar isn't even trying for a 1 turn, and I've seen him try 1 turns throughout the season, almost any opportunity he gets, makes me think he might think it's turn 9 and not turn 8.
Is that the bait from Silverness? You bait that you're setting up for turn 9, so he thinks it's turn 9?
Unless he's just trying to leverage his player advantage right now.
I do think that's the better option to go for right now.
Because you're also... Unless these elves get removed, you're going to see a foul as well. Probably.
I'm not even going to say probably. I'm going to say there's going to be a foul as long as they're on the ground.
Yeah, because he's got 4 linemen ready to take their place. Which I probably wouldn't even do it with a dirty player because they also have tackle, and of course they get a blitz.
Or was he preparing for the blitz?
Yeah, but you can't do anything off of it.
No, you can't. There's like nothing to do.
Like, go stand a player under the ball and get it served. Come on.
Oh, the witch can make it. Yeah, the witch can make it under and get the ball.
Yeah, okay. Go stand your witch under there and have her get palmed.
There we go. That's what the blitz was for. It was to make up for the missing reroll. The unused reroll.
For the unused reroll, to get them to use it?
Yeah, that's what it was for.
Sure. It looks like the rest of the elves are just running away. But now you can hit the strength 4 or the other strip ball blitzer pretty easily.
I'm a little surprised with how far up they all were before that. He based up the Berserker with tackle.
Yeah.
At least Larkstar has no worries about 1 and 9ing. On blocks. On blocks.
Can hit him with tackle, though. Nah, it still doesn't do anything.
Are we going for the double 3-die blitz here? Yep.
Yeah. Into a foul if he doesn't get removed.
Oh, no, he's safe. I bet you he's going to wake up for the next half, too. He's faking his injury. Because he doesn't want to get stepped on.
Now you fouled the wrestle piece.
I don't know why we just based that up there.
Neither do I.
I think Larkstar might actually think it is turn 9.
He can't, because once the Dark Elves don't actually go for the ball, he's got to be like, oh wait.
Oh, there we go. There's an injury.
No Appo there.
I don't know. I think he might be playing for preservation of the team at this point too.
Yeah, I think that's what that Appo means, because that's a guaranteed comeback and
for the second half, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to see those dice for that pass. I want to know if those 2 GFIs actually screwed him out of the 1 SPP.
That blitzer was faking it.
Well, spoilers, I haven't got to the animation yet.
Uh-oh. The pass was a 1.
The pass was a 1, but what about those GFIs?
A 2 and a 6.
Oh, okay, never mind. That 2 would have ruined it.
I didn't see the Rat Ogre, but I saw a Yeti.
I wasn't paying attention. Was there actually a Rat Ogre in the running back in animation?
No. It's just a meme now from one of the earlier playoff games.
I must have missed that one.
Obviously, it was a Skaven team playing. They didn't have a Rat Ogre, but when the teams ran off and back onto the pitch at halftime, there was a Rat Ogre running with the team.
Okay, I haven't seen that one yet. Although, to be fair, there's so many Skaven in the playoffs this season that just calling a Skaven team doesn't narrow it down that much.
Yeah, it was on Crusaders' channel, but that's really not going to narrow it down all that much either. It was definitely last week, though, so it was early in the playoffs. So it's 11v7. The elves are missing, or don't have their wizard anymore. They've already gotten their blitz from Nuffle on turn 8, so no blitz here.
That never stopped Nuffle. I saw Luxray there thinking, should I actually surf this instead?
No, you go for the palm hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. But I saw the hesitation there of, do I surf this instead? Because he totally can.
Yeah, the Dark Elves did set pretty far back. I think it's partially team preservation, because some of the Norse are move busted. Like, one of the Ulfwarners is move busted, and the Palmer is move busted, so it's kind of hard to hit them from back there.
That's what happens, Metal. You get tackle, and then you just keep rolling POWs anyways. It's just like you get Blodge, and then you get hit by more POWs than anything ever.
I think that Blitzer is going to get fouled.
I think there's a high chance of that right now, since we just based the ball up with him.
I was going to say, the real threat to you carrying the ball is the wrestle diving tackle that is stunned, but and you might want to foul that at some point. But
yeah, he's got an action for that.
Yeah, I know you don't want to foul a stunned player, so the next best thing is a Blodge Blitzer.
It's a good thing that Wizard's gone, because that'd be a pretty nice fireball.
I don't think Larkstar would. I would hope Larkstar wouldn't do this if the fireball was still a thing.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, this 30 player is going to come in soon. Oh, I didn't get the full run-up, though. Didn't need it.
It was good enough.
Oh, another miss next game. There's not going to be a team for the next game.
Well, at this point, that's going to be game 1 of next season.
Yeah, they're going to have a really bad first game of next season. Or if they prevent Larkstar from scoring, they're going to have a bad second round of the Challengers Cup.
Yeah. Now the Yeti's all the way on the left side, on the right side of the field. Like, hey guys. Going after the Mighty Blow Berserker.
Oh, we re-rolled that.
Yeah, it's a quick re-roll too.
I did like that Larkstar went to that corner to foul with that player instead of the other corner, just to prevent a surf from a Witch Elf or something. I don't think the Witch Elf was in range, actually. But he was probably thinking something like that.
Yeah, I was a little surprised he didn't go from the front, but then I saw that, yeah, he could get surfed. That would have been, I think, GFIs from the Witch Elf to do that, and then she would have gotten surfed in return. I think a Yeti is coming in for a hit. Aw. Guess not.
I think we're just going to reposition the Yeti.
Well, that's how you reposition the Yeti, though.
No, we're going to reposition with the 4+.
And that Raj diving tackle is going to get an elbow drop.
I'm assuming this is, yeah, piling on right there.
Ooh.
All right, good news. He's going to have 2 players for next game for sure now.
Just takes it. Yet he's like, okay, there's 5 elves still on the field. Okay, I'll move now.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think Larkstar cares about going to overtime.
Yeah, you do. because this was also something that I was questioning. Do you want to score quickly?
I think with how many removals he's gone, I don't think he cares about going to overtime because I think he thinks he can overpower them.
Yeah. I mean, right now he's not wrong. And he doesn't even have to catch the 3 that are still up. He can. There is still this rookie that's on the floor that he can foul. That probably isn't running away far enough. Goes for the 2 die with the plus strength, but gets nothing.
Yeah,
and runs away.
If I'm the Dark Elves, I'm a little annoyed I have not gotten any injuries on Armor 7.
They are lacking Mighty Blow, though.
I don't think I like that reroll at all.
You have 4.
He's got 2 now.
Yeah, he had 4. But that player standing there doesn't mean anything compared to him being on the ground. It just means you actually have to blitz him in order to foul him. But
Yeti did not want to move. It's a good thing that wasn't the blitz. But I think the blitz is almost exclusively coming from Fu Manchu. Or Fu Manchu, as that should be pronounced.
Yes, it's FU. I agree with you, Luke. That's why I was potentially thinking of scoring early, is that the Witch and an Agi 5 and then any Agi 4 elves can still do things. That's why I'm a little wary of going to overtime, but going for a quick score is the same thing as going to overtime. It just doesn't come down to the coin toss.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. There's a niggle.
On a rookie. Don't.
Yeah, no Appo there.
Now,
there are better Appos than that one to already have happened.
Well, your 2 best players are still on the field, so...
I'd say your 3 best players are still on the field. Strength 4 guy's still good.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. I meant the Strength 4 guy.
Oh,
Strength 4.
I was just assuming the Witch Elf. I was just assuming the Witch Elf. That's my problem.
No, he's got the same exact Witch Elf injured on.
That's true.
On the sideline as well. So, although she did level from that touchdown, so maybe she'll get something interesting.
Yeah, the one in the field. Yeah.
Because right now he's got 2 Witch Elves that have rolled 6 normals between them. Potentially start thinking of recycling if they don't roll a double or...
Luxor's just moving in with the super cage now.
I was going to say, Silverness has still been fighting, but now it looks like they're just running away.
Yeah, now I think he's thinking,
taking GFIs.
I just say let it go. I say you just let this one go as well. Don't Apple that to make sure she's still there. Just hope you get the 2 chances from overtime.
Yeah. But
I think
best
if you
piece is about to get...
I think any injury on this runner, you Appo for sure if you're planning on winning.
Because there's no world in which you don't make that 3 dice.
Any injury that happens to that Agi 5, you Appo for sure. He did not make it 3 dice. I'd almost re-roll this, though, as Lark Star.
He's punished for not doing that. Because that should have been 6 dice on that piece instead of 4.
Well, now we're just surrounding the Agi 5.
We're gonna cage him.
He's not coming out. Well, he's got one exit that's not too bad.
It is from tackle, though.
Yeah, that's just going to be something he's going to have to deal with.
Oh, okay. I thought that off corner was going to go right in front, but nope.
I thought he was going to go in front, too. I mean, what is this? It's,
You need a 6. Right?
I don't think he needs a 6 for the first one.
I meant to hit the ball. Just go.
Oh, to hit the ball.
Just
I was talking
You're
about
standing
just
right there.
I was talking about escaping.
Yeah, but I mean, you're that close. You might as well as just try.
Yeah, straight 4 guys like, I'm out of here. I'll play next game. Yeah, he was dodging out. Let that KO go. Let that KO go.
Well, yeah, because if you don't, you're just going to get fouled.
Does Larkstar just, like, move the ball up to the end zone and have the entire rest of the team go after the strength 4? I think that's what he's going to do.
You might as well. Because I mean, it's only a Dark Elf Blitzer, only movement 7, so they're not going to... He's not going to just run past you if you create a line of players. I might have kept the Agi 4 with my runner, just in case of shenanigans, but...
You'll keep the Yeti with him. That's close enough, right?
I mean, if he goes all the way to the goal line, the Yeti is still in range of anything in the goal line, pretty much, so... Sure. He probably just didn't think of blitzing with the Yeti to move him. But yeah, he wasn't going to be able to actually blitz and hit anything, so he should have just tried to blitz with the Yeti just to move it.
You know, what I'd try and do, maybe, is move the Yeti into the end zone. And then... No, that's a terrible idea. If you want to win this game, that's a terrible idea what I was coming up with.
That's how you lose. If you want to lose this game, do that.
I already know that Larkstar cares more about winning than memes because he got rid of his Knuffles altar.
You are so bitter about that.
Because he had the best stadium enhancement and they got rid of it for the most boring one.
And yet he still induced Boomer afterwards, so...
Yeah, so he was clearly doing it. He was wasting money. That's 50K he wasted.
The problem is, the biggest killer on the team is one of the slowest.
Yeah, he'll make it. He'll make it in time.
Maybe.
He doesn't even need to make it in time. This guy's going to get surfed if he stays that far away.
Yeah, he really can't get free of Wolfman, who does have Juggernaut, so he's not safe to just stand.
Alright, we're coming in to hit someone else. We got this.
Neckbeard McNasty.
I think I would have actually followed that one to get 1 square movement to move up, because this is the bait. This is the bait. Now he's going to outrun everyone on the way back. Oh, right, the guy had Fend. Never mind. You can't follow that guy.
Yeah.
Fend is a skill I forget people besides peasants have a lot of times.
It's very useful, especially on Norse linemen. It's as a very early skill.
It's a useful skill that just kind of gets overshadowed.
Yeah. But a block Fend piece, yeah, especially if you spam it, is very irritating and very efficient. Do we see a pitch clear?
Looks like it. Looks like
yet.
It's coming.
Still not yet. 1 elbow down. Can he survive another? Yes, he can.
Yeah, double ones. Double ones just has screwed over so many fouls I've seen recently. I guess it's not really screwed over because the guy's already stunned. And now Larkstar scores.
You're not advocating for the turn 16 foul.
Not if Larkstar wants to win. And I don't, and like I said, Larkstar is actually good at the game, so he's not going to do that.
Says the man who advocated a Yeti handoff.
I was just throwing out an idea, and I said it was bad. Alright, the Agi 5 isn't back up. That's the guy we really wanted.
Could have potentially seen a legal concede.
You're not going to take it, though.
No, the Dark Elves should not legally, if they could have, should not have legally conceded. But I'm just saying, it was possible.
They need to get to the next round of the Challengers Cup just so they can have a team for next season.
So we can get an MNG clear?
Yeah. How many of these players are MNG right now? There's 1. That's a niggle. I guess that counts. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, four players need to come back.
There was a chance for the Elves to pull some BS if there was a riot there. Seeing we did have a riot at the beginning of the game that lost a turn. They would have had to trust in Blodge, but...
You do that.
Yeah, well, that's all they had, but yeah.
Now, if you're doing that, do you carry on the Strength 4 or do you carry on the Sidestep? Because the Strength 4 makes it harder for him to knock down, but the Sidestep, you could potentially get that extra square movement.
Yeah, and step out of 2 dice if...
Oh no!
Follow-up
I think that's a loner. Oh, it
Yeah,
looks like
it was the
Larkstar
loner.
chose to receive.
Yeah, he won the toss.
Yeah, this looks like it's Larkstar's game for sure now. I don't.
It's
I just don't see.
still four elves on the pitch.
I just don't see
Can't
four elves
count.
beating 11 Norse.
That actually isn't that shocking, seeing he had 15 players to begin with coming into this game, and the Dark Elves didn't have any mighty blow. But still Agi 4 everywhere, so they can still do things.
It's not everywhere. It's only in this one area. I don't think 4 players counts as everywhere.
I meant on all the pieces you have. And you got the one piece back that is actually good at sacking versus this team, because block strip ball doesn't really work against block sure hands, but wrestle does.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't care if that lineman dies, but he cares if the witch dies.
Yeah. Well, AV7 versus AV8.
Another blitz. Is this what we're going for?
That's a short kick. This is telling. If he goes for the ball,
he has a chance. He has a chance if he gets the ball here.
Yeah. Going for a...
He's going for a blitz, so it's an easier...
But that was GFI.
So this is going to be bad.
Into another GFI.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
And now you can't catch the ball.
No, not at all. Then Larkstar chose to not fend there.
Yeah.
Good play on that part.
Maybe he was expecting the Fen to actually stop their movement.
That could have been that too. He might have thought they just had fend on auto. And maybe Larkstar was just fast enough to switch it to manual. I've had to do that before. I used to have dodge on automatic because playing halflings, I have to go through dodge so much. But then someone almost surfed one of my players from the middle of the field because of dodge. And I was like, I think I should just turn this off now.
Yeah, I even have it set to dodge and fend set to manual.
Oh, did they change it so it's different on Frenzy? That makes sense then. Because, yeah, Frenzy be the main one where you don't want them to follow. Or would want them to follow.
Ouch.
And there's the Apo.
Here comes the Apo.
To be fair,
and it works.
To be fair, we're playing for survival for next season.
Yeah, no, I know.
And it's not even going to matter for the rest of the game.
That piece survives on with AV7, but yeah, you use the Apo because you have 2 pieces on the field that you care about. You don't care about the loner.
Oh, wrestle guy's okay.
Yeah, you wrestled. Okay.
Is that a blitz? No, that couldn't have been a blitz.
No.
The guy's right there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a blitz, just a hit. But the Yeti just is like, okay, this team's done. I don't want to keep hitting them. Yeti showing mercy.
The Yeti is nicer than the other players.
Berserker's like, okay, I'll hit it anyway.
I think you just take the boat down here, just because of sidestep.
Yeah. Oh, she's not in the way. I was thinking you could bring the Ulf around, but you can still blitz the Ulf.
I think Larkstar is smartly picking up the ball first before hitting the witch again. Actually, he's probably... I don't think he's going to blitz the witch at all now.
Yeah, you might be better hitting the diving tackle, but...
We're not even blitzing.
No, yeah.
Because, yeah. No, he didn't blitz with the Yeti. The Yeti was trying to hit the loner right here. I can go back and look. Oh, he did try a blitz with the Yeti. I guess he wanted to reposition him after. I just thought that was a regular hit because the guy was right next to him.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing.
Okay, so there just was no blitz there. I missed that. I didn't really... The lightning bolt was hiding behind the wild animal thing, and I couldn't see it. Even though everyone else can see what I can see. Ooh. Snaked it. This is just over now. I think that was Nuffle just saying, no, we're done here.
Yeah. That was the first snake of the game, though. From the elves. Yeah, but a snake into a stun, definitely. Nuffle saying, game's over.
Yeah, I just think that's Nuffle saying the game's over. Elves, you don't win. Try and keep your witch elf alive.
I was gonna say, there is a world if he hits with the frenzy, that witch with a frenzy piece, he can get on the ball. Depending on which angle he comes in at.
This Yeti has been too good this game. No, to be fair, he actually did prevent that catch. So I guess he was good in one sense.
Incesticide, you could hand off to Wolverine, who is a touchdown away from leveling, but...
to be honest, I don't think I'd take the chance with the playoff rules. With the overtime rules of Rebbl, I don't think I'd take that chance right now.
You have 2 rerolls, so it'd be a 75% chance to catch it, but still, I'd be terrified of fumbling it and still not being able to pick it up with Agi 4 or Sure Hands.
Yeah. You do have that chance, but just think how terrible that'd feel to lose because of that. Because you couldn't pick up the ball after you tried to make a...
You would, but only on a pitch clear, and then you would still lose.
Yeah.
Because of the new overtime rules. In that scenario, the Dark Elves still successfully defend all of overtime, and so they win.
Wonder what he's planning right now.
I don't know if they're just talking, or, I mean, you got 2 pieces to move. One is in a lot more danger than the other.
Okay, I see what we're going for. We're going for Hail Mary plays. That's what you gotta do if you wanna win now.
Yeah.
Next is dodging
But,
from tackle out.
yeah, but that really doesn't do anything though. That's just a two die. I mean, that was just a two die uphill. That doesn't. It gets you on the ball, but
Yeah, put him
doesn't
next to the ball.
do
That's
anything.
important. Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
Nuffles decide we're done here.
She's the one that has leveled, but she's just badly hurt, so she's still good.
Nuffles decide that if the Norse want to lose, that's up to them now.
There's still a loner and a Raj diving tackle. Just to top it all off.
At least it's a loner, so you literally don't care at all.
So, Luke, I believe, what was it? It was a high elf team to make it into the playoffs, or it was to make it into the Challengers Cup for whichever I'm blanking on which competition it was for. But a week 13 game came down to overtime. Oh no, turn 16, so it wasn't overtime. Never mind. I was gonna say where the High Elves won and they were pitch cleared. It's the Nurgle
Thanks for a host, Sean, man.
failed to score, even though they pitch cleared the Elves.
We're just kind of watching. I'm surprised we didn't get a foul there, but I guess Larkstar might even feel bad about this now.
There's no way the elf can get there.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't foul, because he feels bad for him.
Yeah, and it's like, stand up, please. Let me actually blitz you with my Palmer instead, so I can get some SPP out of it.
I guess now would be safe to start handing off to the elf.
With the elf who can level from a touchdown going with him, I think he's going to try at least once.
Well, Luke, because technically our team did not score, so they successfully defended, even if they had no players left on the field.
I would say if you can defend without having players on the field, you deserve a win.
Yeah, that's more impressive that you stopped them from scoring with no players. Silver might just have stepped aside because there's nothing for him to do.
Oh, I hope that's not the case.
I think because he's put this Ulf over here, he's decided to give him the shot.
Yeah.
Because this is the Ulf that's going to level if he gets a touchdown. I think he's going to give it a shot.
Oh, hero 3 dice uphill. Reroll.
He's got him down.
Just took himself down with him. And now we're back in the same spot as we were.
I remember back when I first started playing Blood Bowl, I misread the wrestle skill and thought you still got the injuries from it. But you could just get it from the block guys.
Yeah, see, I would have taken that Agi 4 up. I know you have sure hands on the runner, but I would have that near the goal line for the pickup.
Now, you make a pass or do you make a handoff? Looks like he's going handoff. All right, we got it. We got it.
Trying it again.
I mean, you're going to take the boat.
Again.
He's knocking him down again. We're good. Oh, no, Larkstar decides to give him a chance.
He wants the 3-die into a 3-die palm hit next turn.
I say you keep going. You got to commit to this one now.
He goes in, gets 2 pals.
Not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a stun. Into another stun. I mean, if you're, I think if you're Larkstar, you just end this now.
Yeah.
Don't waste anyone else's time here now. You just score, yeah.
Yeah, you've won. There's no reason. And Larkstar moves on to round 2, Challengers Cup.
And when the Fen linemen get the MVP, and that witch that scored got the MVP. I guess in theory she did do the best.
She survived the longest.
And scored.
Kind of.
What were these, 20 armor breaks on 42 blocks. That's pretty good, actually.
Just under 50%.
Yeah. Alright then. Let's find a channel at Raid. Is there any playoff games going on right now? So I can send everyone there?
Let me check the calendar. I don't think there is one until later. Yeah, no. There's one in about 4 hours from now, but that's it.
Well, I see Steakman's is playing Blood Bowl too. I'll just throw everyone there if there's no playoff games going.
That's the game between who Larkstar will face next round.
Ah, no one tell anyone that they're facing Larkstar then. No, at all. It's not Turnera hour.
4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours. Never mind. That's That's a long wait.
Pretty much the first round has finished, except for a few games.
All right.
The hecticness of the round 1 is done finally.
Yeah, it didn't help that we also had Rebbl Cup going on this weekend.
Yeah.
What? I'll send everyone to Steakman's. Actually, didn't he send a lot of people here?
Yeah, he did.
Perfect. I'm just sending them all back. See you guys later.
Back. See you.
All right, that was